What's up guys, this is Deadbeat, and I'm going to show you episode 3 of Break the Meta. And in this series, we will be attempting meta-breaking decks in this all-too-boring meta, and see how far it takes us in the rank game. Now, today is Halloween, and I thought I would go for a Halloween-themed deck, and see how much that works out for us. So it looks like we got a Zombie Chow and 2 Shadow Word Deaths against a Hunter, so I'm going to throw away these 2 Shadow Words, because this is highly likely that it is a Face Hunter, and we have 2 Zombie Chows, which is fairly nice, and a Death Lord. That is actually really great for us, because the Face Hunters will have an extremely hard time getting through our thick wall, and he is going to send out a tournament attendee, which I did not anticipate at all. So I'm going to throw another Zombie Chow down and trade into that. And so it looks like this guy is also not running a traditional deck if he is using tournament attendee, and it looks like we may be able to see something fun coming out. Animal Companion, let's see what he gets, and he gets a Leok. Alright, so I am going to Thought Steal. Moogless Champion, oh I like this guy. So I'm going to trade into that for insane value, taking out a 3-drop, 2 1-drops, and I still have one of them left, and he didn't even get the heal. And he is running Fencing Coach. No offense to this guy, but it looks as if he may be running an arena deck. So I'm going to Bone Guard Lieutenant, Hero Ability, get this guy up to 3 health, and trade into his Fencing Coach. My other choice was to Kazan Mystic, which I do not want to do, because as a hunter, and as he has an explosive trap, I want to be able to save my Kazan Mystic. And I could have Thought Steal, but I have a fair amount of cards already, and I did not believe I had to. So these are my options here now. I can either Thought Steal plus Hero Ability, Death Lord plus Hero Ability, or Death Lord plus Explosive, or Moogless Champion. I think Moogless Champion looks like the best play here. I believe I'm going to just trade Zombie Chow into the Owl, go face with my Bone Guard Lieutenant, and start developing a board with my Moogla. And by next turn, I can start protecting it with my Death Lord. I think that is the best play here, so I'm going to do just that. Go face there, play my Moogless Champion, and send it over to him. Now, turn 5 for him. Oh, never mind. He is going to send out a multi-shot, which does not make me happy. So I think I'm going to Thought Steal here. Ooh, we get an Arcane Shot. That actually makes me very happy. So we can get a bit more control on this guy's deck. And I threw out Death Lord because the only choice. I wanted to get something on the board. I wasn't just going to Explosive Trap. Now let's see what he's going to throw. Faceless Manipulator. Now a cool draw to get would be Cabal Shadow Priest, but we did not draw it. Can we kill this? 3, that'll take it down to 5. Arcane Shot will take it down to 3. And it looks like we cannot. However, we can Death Lord Defender of Argus. That is a play. And I think that is the play.
Death does not scare me.
And we're just going to attack into this. Start laying down the hurt. And it looks like we have really good board control. And his only answer to my Death Lord seemed to be a Faceless Manipulator. So I believe he does not have any more cards to take me out. And as a hunter, I can only predict him sending out a Hunter's Mark, or perhaps an Acid Mark. he is going to use Explosive Shot into Kodo Rider. Alright, so we can Cult Master, trade into that, smack that, Arcane Shot. That will leave us with three mana left, which I can finish up with Explosive or Hero Ability my Death Lord. I think I'm going to Hero Ability my Death Lord because a 3/5 is still a fairly formidable opponent. Yes, okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So do that, see what comes out of it first. And we're going to get Spectral Knight. And I am sorry guys, it seems I have made an extremely rookie play and I've forgotten to play my Cult Master. I deeply apologize. So I'm just going to drop my Cult Master now. Attack that, hit it with an Arcane Shot, and heal it back up. And let's throw out an oops just to clarify for Sailor Moon here that I have made a very rookie mistake. Now coming around to turn 9, I have a bunch of even mana cost cards, so there is going to be a fairly cringy turn coming up probably, with a combination of Explosive Trap and Mind Blast. So I am hoping I can get something to even out my curve. Maybe, perhaps through the use of Cult Master. And he is sending out a Chill Mom. That is really cool. Ooh. I really wish I could balance Chosen my Spectral Knight. But of course, he has that ability. Another option would to be give it to my Cult Master. Yes, because if that sets off, that will bring his Kodo into range for my Death Lord to kill. That is if it goes off, otherwise I'm going to have to trade both. Alright, so I'm going to Velen's Chosen. Looks like I'm not getting any value out of my Cult Master. So I'm going to Velen's Chosen, take this time to get some Mind Blast value. Trade into that. Does it proc off? And no it doesn't. So I'm going to have to trade into that. Don't want any Kodos living. And I'm going to set out an Explosive Trap. So I'm fairly confident we've taken care of a lot of his threats. And any big threat he sets out now can just be taken by Mind Control. And I think we're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive here, because we seem to be running out of cards. Because we were not able to get any value out of our Cult Master. And let's see what he throws down here. He's going to send out a Power Shot.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
And an Argent Horse Rider. Okay. Alright, so nothing too threatening. We're just going to attack that. Heal that up. Play a Shadow Fiend. Yeah, play Shadow Fiend. Attack this and end our turn. I could play Kazan Mystic, but I am greedy. And I want to save it in case he thinks he can save himself with a Freezing Trap. I can throw that out at the last minute. And that'll just play around his whole thought process. And he's going to Frost Giant, which is great for us, because we can just mind control that and get an insane card. And he's going to play Tournament Medic. I'm very curious about this guy's deck. Oh man. Oh man. Good thing I am not going complete idiot, and I'm going to take that. And go Fix. And I believe no matter what he does, he has lethal. I mean, I have lethal. If he hero abilities, that'll get him up 2 health, bring him to 9, maybe hit a heal bot, and that'll get him to 17. Yeah, 17. It looks like he's just going to Arcane Shot. Let's see what comes out for it. Gadget Fan Auctioneer. Okay. So he's going to take out a lot of the threats, and it looks like I'm going to take this game with our Halloween themed deck. Happy Halloween, guys. This has been Deadbeat, and I'll catch you next time.